Hey everyone, as promised, here is a part two. Super excited about this scent. Um, it's going to be the last of the five. I'm going to do sample bags up. They're going to be available on my TikTok shop and through private message. Just getting the weight. For this one, I did another 6 ounces. So there's 0.6 of the oils that you need. You can use essential oil or you can use fragrance oil. So far, I've just used fragrance oil. It seems to be working pretty well for me and giving a pretty good scent throw. The, the brand of wax that you see right now is the wax that came with my candle making kit. I like it so far. It hasn't done me wrong. Everything's turned out pretty great. Getting the oils weighed out, making sure have enough of everything. And actually, so for this one, I needed exactly 15 milliliters of fragrance oil, which was good because for some reason or another, my scale stopped working on me. For some reason, it would not weigh this cup. Like I was able to zero it out and add in the oils, and it weighed the first one, and then after the first one, it was just like, yeah, I'm done. Used it today, and it was totally fine. So for this one, we have coffee, chocolate, and vanilla. I think when I make this one in the future, I'll probably add a bit more coffee than I did. It came out a little bit sweeter than I was wanting, but it still smells pretty amazing. Just shaking, making sure I get all that oil out. The vanilla gave me a hard time trying to get open. These little vials have a stopper inside that usually pop out pretty easy to make pouring easier. And definitely now since I've unboxed, yeah, here you can see me going, why is this not weighing? And then realizing, oh wait, calculate it with the bottles because each bottle is 5 mils. And I needed three of them. I tried to figure it out for just a second and then realized that I was good to go. All right. And then I added color. So I did a red brown and a brown. And I don't know if it was because of the oil, but it did not come out as brown as I wanted. So I would probably double the amount of drops I did in the future just to make it a little bit more brown and coffee colored. It came out to a very, very light coffee color. But like I said, it smells amazing, so I'm perfectly happy with it. And as I'm doing this, I am writing down how many drops I'm putting in of the color, what micas I'm using, how much oil of each scent I'm doing, so that way I can adjust in the future for more or less scent or more or less colorant. Just getting the wax warmed up now, cleaning up my area. You want to make sure that you keep the area pretty clean. You are working with waxes, so I mean, it's not going on someone's skin. They're not going to be using it in that type of manner, but you still want to have a clean area. when you're doing it. So I actually went a little hot on this wax. So I'm going to have to stir it for a little bit to get it to come down before I stir it for that full 2 minutes. Ideally, you want your wax to be at 180 degrees before you add the fragrance oil. I have not experimented with adding it at higher. And like I said in my previous video, you want to make sure that you don't go above 200 degrees Fahrenheit. As soon as I get it to come down to about 180, I'm going to add the fragrance oil into it. All right, so I'm going to get that added in. I'm giving it another stir. I didn't put mica powder in this one, but you want to make sure that those colors and the oil are nice and incorporated. I was also making sure that I was happy with the color, and in the end, I should have just added the extra brown. I thought I was going to need more brown, and I didn't do it. I will be posting a third video tomorrow with the unmolding. I'm going to be asking for help on a couple of the names of the bars. You'll be entered into a drawing for a free bag. I'm going to give 2 free bags away. So make sure you comment the names below that video. I'll explain more in that video tomorrow. You can see those chocolate bar molds that are painted silver. Those are going to be my coffee and vanilla and chocolate bars. Just got to get it to come down to between 140 and 155. You can see that one that I poured yesterday has hardened and it turned a pink color and was that really vibrant rose, but I still really like this color. All right, here we are. We're at 184. I'm going to get this poured. Give it another good stir before you pour it. Make sure everything's mixed together really well. These turned out wonderful. I do like the smell. More on the sweet side, but it smells amazing. It's warm and cozy. That shimmer you see in the wax is actually from the mica that I painted onto the wax bar. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a good night. See you tomorrow.